Good evening. This is All India Radio and I am Lalema Aneja Dang with the news at 9. The headlines. Prime Minister Narendra Modi emphasizes on the need for better coordination among various stakeholders for effective disaster management response. India says Pakistan has to create a conducive environment as talks and terror cannot go together. Veteran politician N.D. Tiwari passes away in New Delhi. Provisional results of Bhutan National Assembly election go in favor of Druk Nyamrup Chokpa DNT. And in sports, Saina Nehwal and Sameer Verma enter singles quarter-finals of Denmark Open Badminton at Odense. Prime Minister Narendra Modi today chaired the 6th meeting of National Disaster Management Authority or NDMA at New Delhi. Mr. Modi reviewed the activities of NDMA to effectively manage and respond to disasters affecting the country. He also reviewed the ongoing projects undertaken by the NDMA. The Prime Minister emphasized on the need for better coordination between the various stakeholders and undertake more joint exercises to bring about effective response to save life and property. He stressed upon the need to bring in global expertise in the field of disaster management. Home Minister Rajnath Singh, Finance Minister Arun Jaitley and Agriculture Minister Radha Mohan Singh were present in the meeting along with members and officials of NDMA. India today reiterated that talks and terror cannot go together with Pakistan. It said Pakistan has to create a conducive environment for talks. Replying to a media query in New Delhi, External Affairs Ministry spokesperson Ravish Kumar said there is no proposal of talks at present with the neighbouring country.
We have time and again very clearly mentioned that talks and terror can't go together. That was one of the reasons why the scheduled meeting in New York between the two foreign ministers was also cancelled. The onus is on Pakistan to take credible steps to create conducive conditions for such talks, which of course means taking action against terrorists, taking action against terrorist infrastructure which operates from its soil.
Asked about US imposing second round of sanctions on Iran from next month, spokesperson said India is engaging with all stakeholders to ensure energy security and to protect its national interest.
We are engaged with all stakeholders in this matter. Our expectations have been made known to the US side. We do appreciate the statement made by Secretary Pompeo that the intention of imposing sanctions on Iran is not to hurt India. We do intend to continue our engagement with the US and other stakeholders to ensure our energy security and to protect our national interest.
On Maldives, the spokesperson said India welcomes the acceptance of the verdict of the people in that country. The election marks the triumph of democratic forces in the Maldives. Veteran politician Narayan Dutt Tiwari passed away on his 93rd birthday in New Delhi today. He was born on this day in 1925 in Nainital. He served in various positions at the centre and in states. Here's a tribute.
A statesman, freedom fighter, a student leader, socialist and a seasoned politician, N.D. Tiwari was born in Nainital in undivided Uttar Pradesh. He went to jail along with his father during freedom struggle. Mr. Tiwari became not just topper of the Allahabad University but was also elected as president of a student union in 1947. Initially, he was elected MLA on the ticket of Praja Socialist Party but later joined Congress and became 3-time Chief Minister of undivided Uttar Pradesh. Later served as the Chief Minister of Uttarakhand also. Elected many times for Lok Sabha and Rajya Sabha, Mr. Tiwari handled various portfolios in central government. N.D. Tiwari also served as the Governor of Andhra Pradesh.
President Ram Nath Kovind, Vice President M. Venkaiah Naidu, Prime Minister Narendra Modi and other important personalities have expressed grief over demise of veteran leader. In a tweet, Mr. Kovind said, as Chief Minister of Uttar Pradesh and later Uttarakhand, he contributed much to the development and public welfare of the states. The Vice President has also condoled the death of the veteran leader. In a tweet, Prime Minister Mr. Modi said N.D. Tiwari was a towering leader and was known for his administrative skills. In his message, BJP President Amit Shah said the demise of N.D. Tiwari is an irreparable loss for Indian politics. Uttarakhand Chief Minister Trivendra Singh Rawat and his Uttar Pradesh counterpart Yogi Adityanath too conveyed their condolences. Congress President in his message said that N.D. Tiwari was an important and illustrious member of the Congress family who was respected and admired across party lines. The CBSE affiliation bylaws have been revamped to ensure speed, transparency and ease of doing business. Addressing a press conference in New Delhi today, Human Resource Development Minister Prakash Javadekar said the affiliation process has been recast to remove hurdles in obtaining the No Objection Certificate or NOC both at the state and central levels. He said the District Education Officer will now examine the request for CBSE affiliation. The minister said the earlier cumbersome procedure of obtaining requisite certificates has been simplified to make CBSE's job easier.
CBSE has done many changes now in process of giving affiliation to the schools. There are already 20,700 schools and we receive nearly 2,000 applications every year new. Unnecessary duplication at the state level and central level we have removed. And so when state certifies, will not cross-check the validity of the certificate given by the state, but will go ahead and will then do inspection of learning outcomes.
The government has denied media reports that 50 crore mobile numbers are at the risk of disconnection. In a joint statement in New Delhi today, the Department of Telecommunications and Unique Identification Authority of India UIDAI have said that the report is baseless. The statement said an unnecessary panic has been created among mobile users. It also clarified that the Supreme Court in its judgment has not said that mobile numbers acquired through Aadhaar cards have to be disconnected. Meanwhile, the Cellular Operators Association of India has said that mobile phone customers who want to get their Aadhaar details deleted from records of their telecom operators can do so by providing another valid documents for verification. The BJP has accused the Congress of running a paid campaign on Facebook in Pakistan for the removal of Prime Minister Narendra Modi, calling it a serious matter. Party spokesperson Shambit Patra flashed copies of her Facebook page which shows an advertisement of the Congress with Pakistan being highlighted as the location.
इंडियन नेशनल कांग्रेस की जो सोशल मीडिया का पेज है वो पाकिस्तान में स्पॉन्सर किया जा रहा है, बकायदा पैसे खर्च करके कांग्रेस ये कर रही है। किन किन देशों में कांग्रेस पार्टी पैसे खर्च करके अपने सोशल मीडिया पेज को आगे बढ़ा रही है? क्या मतलब बनता है कि पैसा खर्चा करके आप पाकिस्तान में अपने देश के खिलाफ और हमारे लोकप्रिय प्रधानमंत्री के खिलाफ ऐड चलाएं?
This is All India Radio giving you the news. For quick news updates around the clock, follow us on our Twitter handle at AIR News Alerts. You can also log on to our website newsonair.nic.in.
पहले ये बताओ हाथ किस किसने धोया है? किसी ने नहीं? चलो तुम्हारे हाथों में जादू चलाते हैं।
सबसे पहले होता है हाँ, फिर हाथ पे नाचे, शाबाश हाथ पे होता फिर, और फिर घूम के आगे पीछे, खेलो 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 तब, और फिर चलाओ नाखूनों का, हाथ करे फिर पानी में छम 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 छम, क्योंकि साफ हाथ में ही है दम।
बच्चों, अपने हाथों को सही तरीके से साफ करो, खास करके खाने से पहले, और साफ हाथों का दम आजमाओ। साफ हाथ में दम है।
स्वास्थ्य एवं परिवार कल्याण मंत्रालय द्वारा जनहित में जारी।
In Bhutan, Druk Nyamrup Chokpa DNT has won the National Assembly elections. According to provisional results, DNT has won 30 seats in 47-member National Assembly, the lower house of parliament. Druk Phuensum Chokpa DPT has got the remaining 17 seats. The polling for the third parliamentary election was held today. A total of 94 candidates, 47 each from DNT and DBT, tried their luck in the final round of general elections. According to the constitution of Bhutan, only two parties who get the highest votes in primary round can participate in the final round. DNT and DPT had got maximum votes in the primary round election held last month, while the ruling PDP came third and failed to qualify for the last round. Prime Minister Narendra Modi has condemned today's dastardly terrorist attack in Kandahar, Afghanistan. In a tweet, Mr. Modi said, India stands in solidarity with the brave people of Afghanistan in fighting terrorism imposed on them. A security chief and a journalist were killed and 3 Americans injured in the terrorist attack, which was carried out by a gunman at a high-level security meeting. Officials said top U.S. Commander General Scott Miller, who was attending the meeting, was not hurt in the shooting. The Taliban has claimed responsibility for the attack, which comes 2 days before the parliamentary elections. Sri Lankan Prime Minister Ranil Wickremesinghe arrived in New Delhi this evening on a 3-day official visit to India. During his stay, he will hold wide-ranging talks with Prime Minister Narendra Modi on Saturday. Both leaders are likely to review the status of the India-assisted housing projects in Sri Lanka's Jaffna. The centre is implementing the Pradhan Mantri Suraksha Bima Yojana throughout the country to help people to tide over economic crisis in case of an accident. The premium for the insurance scheme is just ₹1 a month, totaling 12 rupees every year that can be auto-debited from the bank account of the subscriber. Here's a ground report from our Chennai correspondent.
Accidents are painful. They take a huge toll on the lives and the economy. Tamil Nadu government data suggests that 17,218 people were killed in 2016 alone in road accidents. Ms. Kupulakshmi from the interior village called Vadakarayathur in Namakkal shares her experience.
We are 2 sisters from a poor family. Our father had been the sole breadwinner, but he died in a road accident quite unexpectedly. He was maintaining a bank account in the local Indian Bank branch. The bank people helped us to get 2 lakh rupees compensation from the PM Suraksha Bima Yojana. It is a great help for us as we are not left at the mercy of others economically.
Mr. Periyasamy from Masakalipatti in the district who lost his limb has this to say.
I am a farm labourer. Earlier I used to work in a canal desilting contract work. One day I fell down in the evening and broke one of my legs and got incapacitated. However, when I approached the Indian Bank where I had a savings account, they helped me to get 2 lakh rupees insurance. It is very helpful scheme.
The Pradhan Mantri Suraksha Bima Yojana is creating major impact in the lives of the victims of accidents and their dependent family members. Jay Singh, AR News, Chennai.
Women and Child Development Minister Maneka Gandhi has requested the presidents and in charge of all recognized national and state political parties to constitute the Internal Complaints Committee as mandated under the Sexual Harassment at Work Act 2013. Talking to reporters in New Delhi, Mrs. Gandhi said that it is a prerogative of the government to ensure that women enjoy a safe working environment. In Denmark Open Badminton, Saina Nehwal and Sameer Verma in their singles category and women's double pair of Ashwini Ponnappa and N. Sikki Reddy have entered into quarterfinals of the tournament in Odense today. Saina defeated Japan's world number 2 Akane Yamaguchi. This is Saina's first win on Yamaguchi in last 4 years. Last time, Saina defeated Yamaguchi in 2014 in China Open. Saina will take on Nozomi Okuhara of Japan tomorrow. In men's singles, Sameer Verma defeated Indonesia's Johannesson Christie in a close contest. In the women's doubles round of 16, Indian pair of Ashwini Ponnappa and N. Sikki Reddy have defeated South Korean team of Lee So-hee and Shin Sewing Chan to get a berth in quarterfinals. Another match in the men's singles category will be played between 7th seed Srikanth and China's Lin Dan later today. And before we wrap up, the headlines once again. Prime Minister Narendra Modi emphasizes on the need for better coordination among various stakeholders for effective disaster management response. India says Pakistan has to create a conducive environment as talks and terror cannot go together. Veteran politician N.D. Tiwari passes away in New Delhi. Provisional results of Bhutan National Assembly election go in favor of Druk Nyamrup Chokpa. Saina Nehwal and Sameer Verma enter singles quarterfinals of Denmark Open Badminton at Odense. And that's all we have for you in the news at 9. Good night.